after a good scrub with soapy water. I must admit, I'm quite happy with that. It's immaculate, to be fair, for a 2008. I had a little bit of marking up the side pillars, so I've given them a quick sand and just a touch of the paint that I had in. Bedek, which is a multi-surface paint, so just give it a key and it'll stick to it. But yeah, so onwards and upwards now. Window going in there, window going in the sliding door, so I've got to take that panel out. Windows on the back doors. I've cleaned up the front a little bit. But yeah, very happy. So I've gone around where I think the loose panels or the raffless panels were. I've pretty much put them on every part of the build of the van, should I say. Cut them into pieces as well. Big full panels there, full panels there, full panel down there. 8 pieces on the roof. Whether it needs that, I don't know. And obviously there, and then I'm going to put some insulation, just some bubble foil down, just to give me a thermal bit of insulation. Nothing crazy. One layer, 2 layers of that, and some sheet plywood straight back down, and that's the floor done. And then I'm going to be putting some glue down vinyl planks for the finished flooring as it's hard wearing. Okay. I'm just trying to show you how easy it is to remove them. So once I've drilled the holes, as previously explained, something sharp in between, chisel, screwdriver, thin, pops there, and that's how easy it is. Save you butchering it and cutting it with a grinder or a circular saw, not a circular saw, a jigsaw. I'll pop the other one off now just so you can see how easy it is. Something in between, pop it, and away you go. That is it. Dead easy, no damage, and you won't see the little drill holes there where I've gone through, because it's the inner panel. You don't go all the way through, so you just be careful when you're drilling, obviously. But yeah, just drill those welds out and they'll pop off nice and easy. So hope that helps anyone. So at this point I'm marking out to cut out the windows. I've got 4 windows to fit today on the van conversion, the camper, the Vivaro. As of most of the videos online, they put a nice big hole saw in the corners and just join the dots and then just trim what needs to be. So I've done the sliding door, I've done the panel behind the driver's seat, and I've also done both rear doors. So I'll get all them cut out ready, get them prepped and panel wiped and cleaned, and then I've got the glass to go on, 2 there and the 2 rears there to go on. So as I get the panels cut out, I'll show you a bit more. Okay. So it's at this stage now where I've basically applied the contact adhesive, the high temperature glue, to both faces that I wanted covering obviously the guts out of the carpet, make sure you do that. Let it tack off, and because it's such a big panel, this is like nearly 6.5 foot long, I've just got my lad to give me a hand to pull it tight as we lowered it onto it, and then I'm just trimming it off then. So yeah, so I've just trimmed that off and work my way around, and then do a load of little cuts and then fold it over the back so it's neat and tidy on the face you want to see. So I'll do that and then I'll come back to it. So this is the shadow gap that I'm going for. So the nice bit of larch there, once oiled up, will be beautiful. With a nice shadow gap, and obviously the black will show through ever so slightly. And I'm just using some window glazers packers to give me a nice consistent space along. But this is obviously just a setup on the bench just to show you guys. But yeah, I think once the ceiling is done with that and osmoed up, it'll look the dog's danglies, the bee's knees. Yeah, so I can't wait really to get it up and get it on and show you. But yeah, I'll try and show you a bit more of this one. I've just ordered a tripod, so you're not seeing kind of before and afters. I have asked my lad, but he's 16 going on 80 and miserable, so doesn't want to help, doesn't want to do anything apart from setting his game or go out with his mates. So yeah, I suppose we've all been there. But yeah, so that'll be like the gap you get to see. And I bought a load of larch, had it all machined up for the ceiling, so yeah, should look great. So I'll come back to you in a bit. So for the worktop in the Vivaro camper I'm currently building for myself, I've been after a solid oak or a solid wood worktop purely because of the shape I want. And when I cut it, I don't want to expose the core, whatever that may be inside. So I've been looking. I was looking at buying a new worktop from IKEA, but I stumbled across over the weekend a solid oak dining table, completely solid oak, and extensions, which are just over there. So I'll be able to join them together, mortars and tenon them together to make a nice tabletop. And then I'll have this, which is 1.5 meters by I think 600 or 800 meters, millimeters, 1.5 meters by 600 or 800 millimeters wide. I don't need it that deep, but I do need the length of 1200 just over. So perfect, absolute bargain, made up, 40 quid. And I also got thrown in, can zoom in over there, 4 chairs, which I didn't really need, but come in handy. So yeah, so keep your eyes out guys for, or ladies and gentlemen shall I say, for a bargain like that for your worktop. I'm gonna cut it to size, to shape, round it all over, and then I'll give it the full treatment with sand. So start off with 80 grit, then 120, 180 and probably 240, and then that'll be it then, and then I'll osmo it up nice. Alright, cheers, just a bit of a heads up for you guys. Great to look out for, Facebook Marketplace, pre-loved, whatever it may be in your areas. So I'm just about to do the floor, and I've gone for the vinyl peel and stick planks from B&Q. It's our local hardware store, DIY shop. Yeah, 11 quid a pack. There's 8 planks per pack, so I've got 4 packs just to make sure. And I'm not going to do under the kitchen purely because it's a waste. I'm going to do under the bed, but certainly not under the kitchen. So, all right. I'll come back once I've done a few more. So I've now re-carpeted or carpeted the rear doors, but what I don't like is that white strip down. I know I could carpet either side. I didn't realise, to be honest, when I was carpeting that it was that prominent, that much of a gap. So what I've done is just follow me. Just open these rear doors, excuse the shakiness. So I've made a trim that will go along the gap there, and this is the trim, so it will sit on there with the cutout, and then the cutout for the handle and that, and then that will be carpeted exact same in the 4-way stretch to match, just so it looks nicer and it hides the gap. So once I've done it, I'll show you it on. So all right.